What's up, Achievers? Welcome to today's Kettlebell workout. Let's go!
We got it almost exactly right. I said class, you said workout. Workout's probably more appropriate. We're super excited. This one's going to be nice and quick. We're going to do a strength round, followed by a cardio round, and
it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. So let's get right into the warm-up.
So let's get some space around you. Let's get your feet pretty wide, about 1.5 to 2 times shoulder width. And from there, I want you to squat down and off to the side. So a lateral squat. And stand on up. And switch sides. Perfect. If you have a partner, make sure that it's perfectly synchronized like Lauren and I are right now. Awesome. And when you're squatting down, you're doing your best to really send your hips back and lean your torso forward. All right, so you're really sitting those hips back and making sure that you're getting those glutes and hips involved. All right, let's get one more on each side. And last one, you're gonna grab your kettlebell in a second. Grab a light kettlebell if you can. And from there, you're gonna grab that kettlebell and bring it up to your chest. All right, now from here, let's actually face from the side. From here, you're gonna lower the kettlebell down low. And then from there, you're gonna go into a Romanian deadlift. So knees slightly bent, hips sit back. And then from there, I want you to slowly raise the kettlebell up and lower yourself down into a squat position. Now from here, the bottom of this goblet squat, I want you to stand up tall, all right? From there, bring the kettlebell back down, hinge, you're doing your RDL, and then you lower yourself down as you bring the kettlebell up into a goblet squat and stand up. All right, we got 3 more. So back down, hinge, and squat as you bring the kettlebell back up into the rack position. Stand up tall, last 2, hinge, squat, and stand. And last one, hinge, squat, and stand. Awesome work. All right, cool. So we loosen up the hips because we're gonna be doing some lateral lunges later on in the workout. We also pattern the RDL as well as the squat because we're gonna be doing some Romanian deadlifts and some squats.
All right, so now we're gonna get into the workout. What you need is either 2 kettlebells of the same size or a single kettlebell that is maybe on the heavier, moderate to heavier side. All right, so if you're following along with 2 kettlebells, you'll follow me. If you're following along with 1 kettlebell, you'll follow Jason. You have the option to do whatever works for you. So whether you're limited by equipment or whether you just wanna choose the different variations as we go through, whatever works for you. All right, so we have 4 different exercises. I'm just gonna walk you through the first one now, and then as we go during the rest periods, I'll tell you what's coming up next. All right, so the first move is going to be a reverse lunge to a lateral lunge. If you're holding the 2 kettlebells, you're holding them by your sides. If you're holding the 1, you're holding it in a suitcase position, so in one hand. We're gonna start by stepping back with your left leg, lunging, stepping together, and then stepping off to the right side for a lateral lunge. And together. So back with the left, lunge, together, off to the right, lunge, together. All right, and then we're gonna switch sides at the halfway mark, and then during the rest, I'll tell you what's coming next.
Yeah.
Everybody ready? All right, let's do it. We're starting in 5 seconds. Grab your kettlebell or kettlebells. 2, 1, let's go. So step back. I already stepped back with the wrong foot. Step back with the left, together, off with the right.
Now, if you're doing Suitcase, it's a little bit of kind of a mind game, but basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna lunge back, let's say with the left foot, but then when you do your lateral lunge, you're gonna step off to the side with your right foot. All right, so that keeps it more of a Suitcase pattern.
All right, switch sides.
Switch sides. So, 2 kettlebells doesn't necessarily make it more advanced, especially with this Suitcase style of patterning. Requires a lot of balance and stability as you step off to the sides. You're really resisting a lot of those forces.
And rest.
Perfect.
All right, that was nice and quick. Next one, you only need 1 bell either way. We're gonna do a push-up to a drag. So you're gonna set up with the kettlebell off to the side. You're gonna do a push-up, reach through, drag it over, and then another push-up, reach through, drag it over. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So push-up, reach through, drag, push-up, reach through, and drag. Now, you can modify on your knees, either staying on your knees the whole time with the drag, or you can go push up on your knees, up into a plank, and drag. All right, so meet yourself where you're at here.
Alternatively, if you wanna do 1 push-up for every 2 drags, that's cool as well. It's just definitely meeting yourself where you're at here.
Love that. 10 seconds to go here, keep it going.
3, 2, 1,
And
time.
rest. Next one, we have an RDL to row. If you have the two kettlebells, you're gonna go RDL, row, row, and stand. If you have a single, you're just gonna be doing a single arm row and switching halfway. All right, so each time you row, you stand up, reset, and go. We got 2, 1, and go. So hinge back, alternating row if you have the 2, or you're just sticking with that single arm row if you're using 1, and we'll tell you when to switch sides. Nice job. Now we practice this hinging pattern. Switch sides if you're using the 1. In the warm-up with that hinge to squat, so you should feel like those legs are already primed and ready for this positioning. But really always focusing on keeping your back nice and flat, sending those hips way back toward the wall behind you. 2, 1, take a rest.
Ooh, all right.
Awesome, and our last one's gonna be a side plank crunch. So we're gonna go down to the floor on your right elbow, stack your feet, hips high, hand behind your head, and you're gonna bring that elbow down toward the floor and up toward the ceiling. At the halfway point, we're gonna do a smooth little switch over to the other side and do 20 seconds over there. All right, 2, 1, let's go. Bring that elbow down and around. Beautiful. If adding the crunch makes you feel a little too off balance or a little too wobbly, you can just do the hold. Just do a side plank hold here. All right, 5 more seconds. 2, 1, smooth little switch over to the other side.
Ooh,
Jason, yours
smooth.
didn't look as smooth.
Mine was real smooth.
I'm not gonna lie.
One thing you can also do for a little bit of extra stability is stagger the feet. So Lauren's are stacked one on top of the other. Mine are staggered a little bit, so you can gain a little bit more stability that way.
And time. Beautiful.
All right.
Let's do that 2 more times. All right, come on up. We're gonna go into our reverse lunge to lateral lunge.
In 10 seconds.
A little more time to breathe here. All right, grab your weights or weight in 2, 1, let's go. So we're stepping back with the left together and over with the right together. This one's definitely a little bit of a mind game with which leg you're stepping with.
Especially as you're watching along, it's mirrored, so it makes it even harder.
And switch sides. So now you're gonna lunge back with your right and lunge over with your left. Awesome.
Whew. 10 seconds. Feeling it.
Feels good.
5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work.
Very nice. We're going down to the floor for our push-up to drag. Let's show it from the side view this time, just to give you a little different visual. I'm going to be going kneeling push-ups, a little pregnancy modification, or just modification in general, whatever works. And we got 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So during this drag, we're really thinking about keeping yourself square to the floor and not allowing your hips to rock side to side or open up as you drag. So you're trying to think about keeping everything square to the floor as you pick that hand up, reach it through, and drag the kettlebell across. Really great core stability work here. Awesome job. We've got 15 more seconds. Keep it going. Remember, like Jason said, if you want to go drag to give yourself a little break from all those push-ups, you can absolutely do that. Nice job. 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Ooh, all right.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna go into that Rdl To Row, so stand on up. If you have your 2 bells, you're gonna be alternating rows. If you have your 1 bell, just that single arm.
All right.
All right, we got this.
We got it.
Feeling good, feeling good. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Send those hips back, row on the other side with 2, and then stand. Awesome. Really think about squeezing those shoulders back as you row, pulling with your upper back.
If you're doing the 1 bell version, you're gonna switch in 3, 2, and 1.
Awesome work, everybody. Should be feeling hamstrings here, glutes, as well as upper back. So we got a nice little total body effect here. This workout really hits everywhere. We're getting every muscle group involved, as many as possible.
Ooh.
And rest.
All right.
to make sure that in this 20 minutes, we can still hit everything and get a really great total body workout. So it's quick, but it is effective and efficient. And all the E words, and excellent. All right, let's go. Side plank on your right side, so on your right forearm. Stack your feet or one in front of the other, and go. Ooh, sorry, Jason, kind of pushed you out of the screen here.
Lauren's like, I'm gonna take center stage here. Everyone else is my backup dancer, backup cruncher.
No, you're always my, what's the equivalent of
And switch.
a duet? I was gonna call you my duet, but that didn't make sense. Nice job. Think about keeping those hips forward. It's easy to start to let your butt stick back when you're doing these, so extend those hips, squeeze your glutes as you're doing them. Nice and open at the top. And
All
rest.
right.
Awesome. All right, let's do it one more time. Get those legs ready. We're going
right.
to our lateral reverse lunge combo for our last strength round.
Last
All
strength
right,
round.
You got this.
Whew. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Back with the left, over with the right. We finally got this down, I think. Definitely took me a round or two. Awesome, great job. Really push off of that stance foot, or that stepping foot for the lateral lunge.
2, 1, and switch it up.
Excellent.
Whew. 10 seconds.
It's kind of like it burns, but because it's different movements, it's more the accumulative effect than just like straight burn,
Yeah,
you
I
know?
was just thinking that.
And rest.
Which
Nice
I
job.
much prefer. But you're still getting a pretty significant effect on the legs, just less of that localized burning effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Whew, all right.
And a little cardio effect as well.
10 seconds.
All right, we're gonna go into those push-up to drags again. Get your kettlebell set up off to the side. And we're going into 1. Let's go. It helps if you're feeling like you're having a hard time, like you always want to open up before you drag. It helps to bring your feet a little bit wider. That's going to create a more stable base for you. And then when you drag, you should be able to stay a little bit more square. Nice job. Drop down to the knees when you need to. And if those push-ups ever become too much, we can just do the drags and you can skip the push-ups altogether. All right. Always important to meet yourself where you're at. Not try to push yourself to do something that feels too far out of your
3,
comfort
2,
zone.
1, awesome work.
Awesome.
Ooh.
All right. Let's do those RDLs to rows.
All right, we're facing profile.
What do you want to do?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's showcase the baby bump. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Send those hips back. Nice job. Make sure you get a good glute squeeze at the top too. You don't want to be lazy at the top. Finish it out strong. Squeeze those glutes together. Not accusing you of being lazy, but sometimes we just forget. Switch sides if you're using that one kettlebell. Awesome work. Keep it going strong. Feel those legs and the upper body working together.
5 seconds.
2, 1, and rest.
Ooh, all right.
Awesome. All right, you can move your bells out of the way for this last strength move here. We've got our side plank crunch. How was your last transition? Was it a little smoother?
It was really smooth.
Good, good.
Super
I'm glad.
smooth.
I hope you're all working. It's a very important part of this. I'm just
All right,
kidding.
3, 2, 1, and go. Let me just try to fight my way back onto the screen.
I tried to give you more space this time. I actually thought I did.
It's kind of at night when Lauren takes all the blankets over. I gotta fight myself back
That is
into the equation.
very fair.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
No,
Ooh.
not smooth. Still not smooth.
No, it was really smooth.
I'll teach you how to do it. It's a choreography thing. Awesome job. Keep pushing into the floor with that bottom arm, keeping that shoulder stable. 2, 1, rest.
Ooh, all right.
All right, high five,
Boom.
double high five for
high
you. Great job. Grab a little bit of water, and we're gonna talk you through our finisher.
All
We're already
right.
there.
Circuit number 2 of 2 is going to be 2 moves, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off by 4 rounds. All right, so it's going to be super quick. Lauren's going to walk you through the 2 exercises, and then we'll be out of here.
All right. So the 2 moves are going to be a dead start squat clean, which sounds a little intimidating, but we're going to show you a lot of different ways to make this work for you. Followed by a tall kneeling walkout, which is a core move, or a plank hold, whatever suits you best. All right, so if you're using the 2 kettlebells, this is definitely a more advanced variation. So don't feel pressure if you've been using the 2 before to continue using them. You can definitely do the goblet version of this if that's more suitable for you right now. We're gonna send our hips back, grab the dumbbells. Why do I keep saying dumbbells? Grab the kettlebells here. We're gonna bring them up. So push your feet into the ground, bring the bells up to the rack position, drop into a squat, return them to the floor. All right, so we're always returning back to the same hinge start position, coming up and dropping under, and dropping them back down to the floor. All right, Jason will show the single kettlebell version, which is both hands on the bell. Bring the bell up toward your chest, drop under, and bring it back down to the floor. All right, it's a little bit of a combo move, so it has a smooth rhythm to it, but if that feels overwhelming to you, you can break it up into 2 moves. So you want to show what it would look like to do a clean to a squat. So instead you can go clean, pause, squat, pause, and back down. All right, sending those hands around the sides of the bell to catch it, and then dropping down into that squat. So lots of options for you here, but pick the one that works best for you. Jason, I'm gonna have you show the tall kneeling walkout, because that's not a pregnancy safe one for me right now. So here you're gonna get into a quadruped position, but send those hips forward. And then from there, Jason's gonna walk his hands out as far as he can into that nice extended plank position, and then he's gonna walk them back in slowly. All right, we're going from wrists right under your shoulders to the hands out as far in front of you as you can.
Yeah, as far as you can without letting your lower back arch.
Right.
All right.
Or you can do a plank hold like me. All right, we're gonna do
Cool.
20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ready?
And then you'll be out of here.
All right, 5 seconds to start.
Get your bell or your bells ready.
3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're into that squat clean, returning it to the floor in between each rep, driving those feet into the floor. If you're using the 2 bells, letting the kettlebells slide around your hands so they land softly on the backs of your wrists.
2, 1, and
Rest.
awesome work. Cool.
10-second rest. I don't even think I told you what the intervals were, but they're 20-10, so pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Scoot back for these.
2, 1, and go.
So again, as far as you can without letting your lower back arch. So you're taking small steps and just scooting out, but making sure glutes and abs remain engaged throughout the entire set as you go out and back in. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back. All right, cool.
Awesome.
10 seconds break.
1 round down, we got 3 more to go. All right, back to the dead start clean. Into 1, and go. Sorry, I didn't tell you I was switching up my angle here. All right, these will start to burn. No doubt about it. Nice job here. It's a finisher, so we are trying to move fairly quick. We got 3, 2, 1, rest.
Ooh.
Nice, good work. All right, let's bring it back to
To
our plank
walkouts.
or our walkout.
If you have an ab wheel or a stability ball, this is just a body weight version
Exactly.
of that move. All right,
Go
when you're
for
ready. So you're getting core, you're getting shoulder stability involved, a lot of different things at play here as you go in and out. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew, all right,
All
halfway
right,
done.
halfway. Here we go. Let's get those legs ready.
We facing ahead or profile?
Ahead.
Ahead.
2, 1, go. Mainly because my kettlebells were already set up that way.
Whew. Feeling it. Keep pushing it strong. Nice and quick. 10 more seconds.
I
Looking
know it
good.
burns, but we are so close to being done. We can make it through. Your legs are so strong. 2, 1,
Ooh,
rest.
okay.
Woo.
Feeling it, feeling it.
Yes, definitely feeling it. All right, come on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walkouts or planks, here we go. Really focusing on alignment here, making sure you're breathing. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest.
All right, last one.
A quick rest, but there's only one more to go. We can do this. All right. We'll keep facing you
3,
because we're watching
2,
you.
1, and go.
That was the most intimidating thing I ever said. How did it sound? Did it come across that way?
Super intimidating.
I thought so. I think everyone's scared of me now.
You're as intimidating as you are smooth in your slide plank transitions. All right, 8 more seconds, and then we're done with this.
Come on.
3, 2, 1,
Oh,
and awesome work.
Nice little bonus clean there. I couldn't get through.
All right, last walkout,
Last one.
last plank. We'll cool it down, and then we'll be out of gear. 2, 1, and go.
Nice job. If you're planking, nice deep breaths here. If you're walking out, probably shallower breaths to keep your core nice and engaged.
5 seconds.
Still breathing. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, nice work. Nice work.
Good job. Well done. Get some water if you need it, but we're gonna cool it down. All right, let's first get into a kneeling posture. So, one leg up, one leg down, 90-degree angles. The back leg, let's try to squeeze that glute, tighten it up, and reach that same side arm across your front knee. So getting a little bit of a hip flexor stretch to close this out. Nice work. And switch sides. Trying to get deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth as you try to down-regulate your system now. 20 minutes. Super effective.
Flies by.
All right, cool. We got one more left. Get on all fours here. You're gonna reach one leg off to the side. We just did some lateral lunges, so we're gonna loosen up the inner thighs, loosen up the hips. Keep that chest up tall. Hang out right here. We'll go for about 15 to 20 seconds. Ooh, deep breaths. But again, yeah, total body effect in 20 minutes. We got some strength, we got some conditioning. We hit a lot of patterns, a lot of planes. That was awesome. And switch sides. Good work. Whew. All right, 15 seconds here, and then we'll be all set. If you need additional cool downs, we have different cool down variations available for you. We've got 5-minute mobility routines. We've got 10-minute post-workout cool downs, so feel free to check those out. But other than that,
Or
you are
stay
all
tuned
set.
for my for me helping Jason learn how to transition from
Yeah.
one side plank to the other. I'm gonna teach you right now.
4
okay?
hours later, I'll get it, all right? Cool.
All right.
That's about it.
Awesome.
Until next time,
Sweat out, happiness in. So instead of, so do one. And then instead of bringing that arm over, tuck it under and reach it through. Nailed it.
And then when you switch sides, you kind of go.